Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. Look, we on free agent shopping with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thank God the Bulls didn't trade for Rudy Gobert. But the question is, should the Chicago Bulls look at Naz Reid? We're going to talk about it and talk about other prospects that could potentially be a Chicago Bull. But you know you got to hear that music first. Cognac. Gang. Shy Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, dog?
Hey man, I'm feeling good, man. It's gonna be interesting in Minnesota. It's a prime target over here for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. If y'all like what y'all listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and knock on that notification bell so every time we drop, you be the first ones to know. We moved on to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, did the Bulls dodge a bullet by not trading for Rudy Gobert? Rudy
Gobert. Bro, they broke the bank for Rudy Gobert, bro. Crazy,
bro.
Man.
I think it was.
I let them have it.
I think it was 4 or 5 players, a couple draft picks, and what I say.
What did we say?
What did we say? We told you, Chicago Bulls fans, that the Minnesota Timberwolves with the trade for Rudy Gobert was going to be a first-round exit. And what did we have? A first-round exit. Bro. So we move on to the free agents that are particularly there. We got Nikola Alexander Walker, restricted free agent. Austin Rivers. Man, I thought he was going to be so cold. When he was coming out of high school, he was lighting it up. He ain't bad, but he a solid player. He an unrestricted free agent. We got Nathan Knight with a club option, Jalen Noel, Naz Reid, who I think the Chicago Bears should look at, Luka Garza, and Matt Ryan. Who's the first person you looking at on this list?
Oh, Naz Reid. Naz Reid is a spectacular talent, bro. He could do everything you want for a big man. He might be a little, what is he, 6'9", 6'10",
I think he's like 6'9".
He's like 6'9". He look a little, but this guy play huge, long ass wingspan. He can shoot the three. It's not like a crazy percentage, but it is a respectable percentage. You can't leave him open. He finishes with power in a spectacular fashion. He plays defense. He blocks shots. This is a 23 years old. Come on 23. Now. He making 1.3. What is that? He is making $1.5 million. Give him a little pay raise and bring him to the Chicago Bulls. He is unrestricted. This is a prime target right here. This is a young guy to grow up. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to say in the last 10 games, in his last 5 games that he played, Naz Reid, he gave you 59% from the field, 45% from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, an assist, and almost a whole block, and giving you 19 points per game in his last 5 games of the season.
Give me minutes per game if you got it right there, because
22 minutes. 22 minutes.
And I want y'all to know that's playing behind Zach. Not Zach. What am I saying? Cat. And Rudy Gobert. And he played 22 minutes. That got to tell you something. That's a lot of minutes to be playing behind those 2 guys, bro. This guy's talented. I think Minnesota will throw him an offer. I think we got to go for him, bro. Naz Reid. It's only one other guy on here that I like, and that is, first, let me talk about Austin Rivers, man. Dude came out of high school, like my nephew saying. He had a whole bunch of buzz. This the son of a coach, a Hall of Fame player in Doc Rivers. But he's just been mid his whole career, bro. He been solid in the playoffs a couple of times, but he just mid. So, yeah. Now we go to this kid right here. 24 years old, Nikola Alexander Walker. Now, he is a low budget Shea Alexander. I'm telling you that right now. Low budget. Really? Yes. He can play defense. He is a master at getting into the basket. His jump shot is suspect. His jump shot is really suspect. But this kid right here is still developing, and he is very good. He is going to be a diamond in the rough. I'm telling y'all. Nikola Alexander Walker. And we don't want Matt Ryan. He should stick to football. On, bro.
That ain't even the same Matt Ryan. You bogus. That is not the same Matt Ryan. What are we doing here? He bogus. Real. But that man, hey, Alexander Walker, he been around the block. New Orleans, Toronto, back to New Orleans, then Utah, back to Toronto, Utah, then Minnesota. He been bouncing around between the same 3 teams, gang.
Yeah. He can't shoot the ball. He can't shoot, bro. He can play defense and get to the basket.
36% from the 3 on 4 attempts per game. It's okay. 39% from the field.
39% from the field.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I think the Naz Reid is the most intriguing one to me personally. I think he could possibly be the center of the future. I think I look at him as like a Bam Adebayo type.
Yes.
When it comes to the size, the different things he can do, the athleticism that he presents for the team, I think it's something that the Chicago Bulls really, really should look at. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And I think that if you want to go out and increase pace, you go get a guy like Naz Reid. Can he be the starter? I would say yes. In today's NBA, we don't know. I mean, we like to believe that the comeback of the legit big man is coming back when you look at Joker and Joel Embiid. But if we keeping it a buck and Anthony Davis, but if we keeping it a buck, it ain't too many guys that's 7 foot that's gonna run the floor like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if 6'9" and a guy that can jump and go ahead and do things like that he can do, 6'9" is not too bad when you look at some of these centers, bro.
Yeah, and then you got to think about his wingspan. He's not really 6'9" when you add in his long ass wingspan, which I think is close to 8 feet. So I like this kid, and I think this should be a prime target. I think AK and them should be really, really looking at this kid. And I think this is the first time we really had like is it the first prime target we had on this little Lewis and Clark adventure that we've been on?
You ain't never call us Lewis and Clark. But I mean, yeah, I think it was that. And then maybe Tyus Jones.
Yes,
we really, really looking at. But that's a trade that we're gonna have to do. Naz Reid is an unrestricted free agent.
Yes, so
that we can really, really look at.
So we gotta flatter the man. Bro, look, you want to come play with Zach?
DeMar,
Patrick Williams,
players coach Dilly Donovan, who chew a lot of gum, things like that.
What you think? How much money you think a year gonna? I think he might want double.
I think he definitely. I was gonna say around that range. I say that he'll probably command some decent money, especially if he's gonna come in and getting starter minutes, coming off, average, giving you close to $2 million per game, $2 million per year. I think you definitely got to go ahead and flatter him with some money. Can he be that starter? It's gonna be tough to gauge because he was only in a reserve role. I think he suffered an injury towards the end of the season. But the numbers are there for his last 5 games that he played. 40, bro, he gave you 45% from the 3, 59% from the field. You can't be mad at that at 19 points per game. That's solid.
That's real solid, and that's a hell of a resume.
In 22 minutes, though.
In 22 minutes, and that's a hell of a resume. He know he gonna be unrestricted when the season is over with. He auditioning for the teams to show you what he can do. And I'm telling you right now, Bulls, they should better take a look at this kid because somebody gonna snatch him up. If you don't, somebody gonna snatch him up. Ain't no room on Minnesota, bro. Ain't no room over there. Now, is there anybody else on here? I don't know these guys.
Really nobody else, man.
Nathan Knight, Jalen Noel.
Yeah, it ain't really nobody else that I'm gonna look at, to be honest with you. I mean, but I will pose a question though. I know it's a lot of people that's still looking at that point guard position for the Chicago Bulls. If you the Chicago Bulls, do you take a gander or a look at Mike Conley? I've been hearing that a lot lately on these shows. You know what I mean?
He said a gander.
You Mike take Conley, a gander or a look at Mike Conley, even though he's like what, 35? Yeah, he's 35 years old. He got 1 year left on his contract. You take a look at that. You the Chicago Bulls?
Yeah, if it's like a plan C, D, E, F, G or something like that. I ain't mad at Mike Conley, bro.
There
I
you go.
respect him. I'm trying to be respectful though, because I want to go young and talented at the point guard position. You know what I'm saying? I got other
I get you.
ulterior motives. You feel
I'm
me? But
with
I
you
don't
on
want to
that
talk
because
about it.
I'm with you on that because if you're looking at Mike Conley, what he giving you? What 2, 3 more years?
Yeah,
Maybe, if
yeah,
that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because we know he's been relatively injured the last few years. You know what I'm saying? He's up there in age. Me personally, man, when we talk about age, I want to lock somebody in for the foreseeable future. That's
Yep.
4, 5,
5
6
years.
years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Going down that road. You know what I'm saying? To replace Lonzo Ball.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't want to replace Lonzo, but hey, we can't keep hoping. We can't keep
And praying.
wishing. We can't keep. Hey, we gonna send them prayers to live a healthy life after
Oh yeah,
basketball,
for sure.
but it's not looking good for Lonzo Ball. Just keeping it a buck.
No, bro. So we gonna see, man. I'm gonna say he'll be a good guy off the bench, like he been doing recently the last couple of years. He'll be decent for the
Facts.
Bulls off the bench. So
So he'll be
that's
better
why.
than Goran Dragic, is what you're saying.
Why easy? What the fuck? I
Goran
can't
Dragic
believe
was
I gave him
55
that.
years old.
I can't believe I gave him that name, boy.
He
7 from
deserved
heaven.
it in the first month and a half. I ain't gonna lie. He was awesome in the
Well,
first
what
month and a half.
happened?
He fell off the cliff.
He fell the fuck off the map.
He
My
fell
God.
off the cliff. He played in the World Cup basketball, then came into the season. He was still hot for a month and a half and raps after that. Raps after that, bro.
Oh, bro.
That's what it really was.
Yeah, so it Naz Reid definitely has to be on the Bulls list. I don't know. I don't see the Bulls list. I don't have them in front of me or nothing. But if
Right.
they know talent, they looking over there in Minnesota and
At the
they
first,
have
man, at the top of the list of all these teams that we didn't ran through so far, you definitely got to put Naz Reid at the top.
I got to. And then when you look at
Especially when
Tyus,
unrestricted. Come
yeah,
on, bro.
and he unrestricted. I didn't even know that he was unrestricted. I ain't do enough research until today. I'm like, oh, come on, boys, you gotta do this. But Tyus Jones, that's looking like if Ja Morant just killed all of my hope for Tyus Jones. He just killed it. Because
Yeah,
he's gonna
because
probably get suspended for a long time,
he's going to
probably
be
half the
suspended
season,
25, 30 games. Yep.
and Tyus, they gonna need Tyus. So
They definitely going to need him. So they definitely going to want to hold on to him,
yeah,
keep him, and make sure he's right. But man, Naz Reid, I think he could be a good piece. And I think at the center spot, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. To replace Nikola Vucevic is not gonna be easy.
no,
Because
respectful,
what
being
he bring
respectful.
offensively, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna respect him. But at the same time, I think that a young presence at the center position who can go out here, block shots, who can pretty much give you a little bit of everything is essential for the next step for the Chicago Bulls. So they got to take the look.
Let me ask you a question in regards to Nikola Vucevic and then the Chicago Bulls as a whole. When you're looking at this team after the season, what we've been through, and I want you to use Nikola Vucevic as a center point. Do you think we need to get better offensively? Just real basic. Get better offensively or defensively?
I
It's a
can't say the
tough question.
combination of both.
Nope. Nope. Give me one.
I'm gonna say it's gonna have to be it's a tough question to answer to keep it a buck with you. But me personally, I want more defense from my big.
Yes, that's what's gonna be my answer.
I want more defense from my big. Can you change somebody's shot? Can you block shots? Can you come out here and defend when it's necessary in clutch moments to close out a game? We just seen last night. The Miami Heat, they made a run and they made that run too late. You got to close out the games, man. I think Naz Reid can give you some energy on there. I'm not saying he's a world stopper, but I'm gonna say that he can change shots and make a difference on defense, bro.
And let me just say this: I think Nikola Vucevic is a better player. Nick Vuce is a better player.
He is. Yes,
but Naz Reid is comparable. He's comparable. He can give you some of what a Nick Vuce can give you offensively, and he's better defensively. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
It gives you a little bit what Nick Vuce gives you offensively, but I think he's better defensively just on athleticism alone.
Facts. Then that's because Vuce can't jump over a stack of papers. This
Vuce
can't jump over this. It's over.
He caught a body though at the end of the season.
He did though. Hey, it took all the basketball guys to lift that man up.
You know he jumped right into an ice chamber, bro.
Oh, bro. But hey, you got any final thoughts?
Hey man, come on, Bulls. Naz Reid is the way to go. Nephew, where we going next, nephew?
God damn. I don't know why, bro. We've been doing this shit for forever, and I ain't never prepared.
I think it's New Orleans,
bro. We definitely should be moving on to New Orleans, but man, it is what it is. Y'all heard it here first. Naz Reid should be right up on his GD. It's busting. We left the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now we move on to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some gumbo. Oh, bro, let's go.
Just don't get big like Zion, and you gonna be big.
Oh, is he gonna be on the list?
No.
Find out on the next show.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Bro. But that's it from us, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe to the channel for all your latest Bulls content. Send us a voicemail or a text message in at 773-242-9219 so you can be included on a voicemail episode. And of course, C-Red. Y'all already know. This is another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast by Bobby and CDubb. We're going to catch y'all in the next one. And Scottie Pippen, stop tripping.
Stay off the dope.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Cognac. Gang.